I live on these principles called the 7 baby steps. And so baby step number 1 is $1,000. Baby step number 2 is paying off all debt. And so before you start investing, you need to be debt free. Now, why do I say that? And I mean debt free, car, credit card, school loans, not including the house. Now, why do I say that? It's because if you look at the average credit card, it's like 25% interest, okay? And if you have $10,000 in credit card debt at 25% interest, you are paying $200 a month in interest on that credit card. And that $200 a month that you're paying doesn't even touch the $10,000 that you actually owe. For example, I had a student in class one day and I taught them about credit cards and interest rates, and she had $10,000 owed on a credit card. And her minimum payment was $300. So she thought that $300 was taking care of getting towards paying off the 10 grand. But when I explained to this particular money management class that I was teaching that a big portion of what you're paying on a monthly, if you're paying the minimum, is actually going towards interest. So she came up to me after this particular financial session and she said, I got my app here for my credit card. You mean to tell me that asterisk right there for $197 is all interest? And only like $104 is going towards, or $103 is going towards the principal? Because I taught them interest versus the principal. And I said, yes, that's what that means. And you could just see her heart sink, like she was just like, oh. So I said, what is your interest rate? She says, I don't know. You know what your interest rate is? I said, okay, pull up your credit card statement. So she had to dig in the app, and finally she pulled it up. So at the very bottom of her statement was her interest rate in small print. It was 25.24%. So I said, yes. What that means is you owe 10 grand on this credit card, but you actually are paying the minimum a month, which is $300, because that's what they're telling you you need to pay. You're paying the minimum, but out of that minimum $300 that you're paying, part of that is actually 200 of that is going towards interest and only 100 is going towards the principal. I said, so if you keep paying the minimum, it's going to take you years to pay off this credit card. So I could just see she is sad. She is not happy in this moment because life has just hit her upside the head, okay? Through the words that came out my mouth. But I said, don't worry. I said, I got a game plan for you. I said, you live with your moms, right? She says, yeah. I said, you got yourself in this credit card debt, but you can get yourself out in a year. I promise you. She says, really, how? I said, have a conversation with your moms. Hey, moms, I know I'm not paying any rent, and I'm about to get this great job working for the next year. Can I stay here as I work this job and throw all my money at this credit card so I can get out of debt? That's the conversation you need to have with your moms. I said, you think that's possible? She says, oh yeah, sure. I says, but you have to cut up that credit card and get disciplined.